Hi, I am Aina Sabia binti Ghazali from DEC 5A IDI 1507086. Today I'm going to talk about chapter 4 socialization. And the theories that have been chosen in chapter 4, which is socialization, is looking glass self. But the terms that is the theories by Charles Horton Cooley. So the first thing is I'm going to tell you guys the definition of socialization. So the definition of socialization is learning of skill and attitude necessary for playing given within the roles in a social group. So there is a definition of socialization. So I would like to give a talk more about the theories that I have choose is about the looking glass self. The looking glass self is about what we believe that others think of you, which is our perception about what other people see in ourselves. So there is the definition of looking glass self, which is we know that most of the most of the time that we usually think about what others see us, what other might think about us, and this is same as theory of Charles Hutton Cooley, the looking glass self. So do you know that how how these terms are come up by Charles Hutton Cooley, which is the term of looking glass self was carried by his work, which name is Human Nature and the Social Order in 1902. So this is one of the social theories that have been produced by Charles Hutton Cooley, and in this looking glass self theories, there is three components. The components that I choose is about how how we present ourselves to others, which is so the definition of looking glass self is about self concept based on what you believe that others think of you. This is happen to this has happened to we as ourselves, that we always think about other perception about us, or what they might they might talk about us, and this is one of the terms which is Cooley believe that most of the human will happen in their nature. So uh, Cooley come up with these theories when he saw his children was um was trying to interact with some of the some of his children friends. And so Cooley gets to produce that theories of looking glass up is based on his children, and he believes that they are trying to be humans are trying to create an identity or something that we call this socialize with other peoples. And from that we can really see that when we have our own identity or something, we try to create empathy or something which is showing that we need others attention about us. So for example, um it is about how the perception about us. For example, a student cuts herself because of stress, because of problems that might be happens to them. So they choose to cut themselves because of they need sympathy or attention from other peoples, and they choose to do that because of what they believe that other perception about them might be something that making they feel stressed about it. So as an example that I have found in an article by um, by Robert Evans. In recent years, number of middle schools across Americans have reported of cutting among students. So this has happened due to stress, or they might didn't get any attention from others, so they are trying to cut themselves because of their feeling stress, or what can be a grammatical approach. Grammatical approach is something that we believe people are trying to get something that they didn't get, and every humans are, it is nature that they need some attention from other people, so that they will be have a very they might have attention or sympathy from others. So the looking gossip is what they believe that others thinking of them, and these stories have been this term or theories have been produced by Charles Horton Cooley, so that they have so we should not think that others people others people believe our things about us. We need to believe in ourselves, and we're trying to do something that is really or something that is not things like that, so that we want to get a sympathy. But what school belief is, humans or nature is what they trying to gather identity, and they imitate or about someone who children imitate their parents or what they're doing, and there is a because why they are why they why they are doing this kind of theories or looking glass of theories. And in the concept or the terms is about how we present ourselves to others. We need to think about it, why we present ourselves to others, and this is a human nature according to Cooley. So thank you for hearing my talk about socialization chapter 4. Thank you.